Take the most amazingly talented team of 12 players in the country right now.
Yo, what up?
Worst player on their roster.
How you guys doing, man? Hey, welcome. I am taking care of all of the stuff that we needed to take care of for our upcoming trips for Oakland and Houston, and greatly enough, we do have enough people to show up. All right, let's go. So we have Wyatt, who's in the comment section, Connor Rush, who's in the comment section as well. All right, great job getting your stuff done. I will officially add Wyatt and hopefully Rohit. And still trying to get Chris officially added to the roster. Funny thing is that Chris has already paid up for the trip, so I know he's going, or he's just not going to forfeit all that money. I don't know. All right, but it got me thinking about why we even have to do this. All right, because maybe you guys are thinking we're not going to get recruited anyways. Why are we doing this? Why can't tournaments just do whatever? It's because there's so much money in NCAA basketball, basically. All right, there's so much money into AA basketball that it kind of starts to trickle down in such a way where people cheat to get to higher levels because they really want to make it, right? And then people really care because there's money tied to it, in a college scholarship or in terms of making the NBA. So a lot of people put forth a lot of money to protect this stuff, right? So by placing ourselves in the top 75 group, we are placing ourselves in this whole mix where they put a lot of money to make sure everything is as perfect as possible, that no one's cheating. All right, we could easily get out of this by just not signing up for it, and I believe that that's what they expect most teams to do. That's why many teams don't do as we do. I don't know if there's another program on earth, maybe, where just anybody off the street could play against the future Steph Curry. All right? And it's because of their pride. They wouldn't put their team up against those people. It's because of their intellect. Maybe they wouldn't put their kids up against those people because, most of the kids are going to quit if they get a chance to play against the best. All right? But I'm just going to do it. Right? And they don't think that we're willing to jump through that many hoops, basically. Okay, no one's going to go through and watch 8 hours of coach footage to get certified for a team that sucks. Yeah, so it's just never going to happen. Don't worry about it. And then they're like, okay, all the players aren't going to just sign up and then pay to come out and then do it. Yeah, it's not going to happen because players aren't that brave. They don't think that you're brave enough. And when we get there, they're going to say that we don't belong, of course. All right, but I've heard that kind of stuff my entire life. All right, being a black dude, growing up, wherever. All right, you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that, and I hate hearing that stuff. It's stupid. All right, because the best people come from the bottom. All right, because they're hungry and they are more desperate. And if all you do is look at the people who are great in second grade, you're missing a lot of people. All right, because there's some late bloomers. There's some people that were put down, and basically when you're given privilege from an early age, and you're the tall one, chances are you're not working as hard as you should be. It's the people who are keeping up who are working really, really, really hard. So usually the younger brothers and sisters, right? And in our society, you guys are those younger brothers and sisters. You guys are the ones keeping up, but you have to know who you're playing against. All right, you're not playing against this local competition right now. All right, the locals suck. Everyone that you see, even when we see those big kids at Sport Access that come on after us and they're the high schoolers, you have to see them for what they really are. If they go to the same tournament that we're going to, they would get smashed by 70. And you're looking at them like they're gods. Look at them for what they truly are, which is nothing that you want to be. All right, it's well below where you want to end up. All right, they are about 3 to 8 years away from you guys who are watching right now, and you want to be so far beyond them that you have a chance to make it to D1 because none of them have a chance. So I want you to see that, and I want you to see that someone can run a sub 4 minute mile and see it with your own eyes, and see someone who's just your height, just your weight, just your body build, same size parents that you have, everything, and they're amazing in the 3rd grade. I want you to see that so that you can know what's possible. I don't want you to see it and be like, yo, we can't ever do this. All right? If you get risen up by a seventh grader and dunked on, you got to be like, I got to get in the gym. I did not know that was possible. All right, and it's that form of thinking that has held people back for many, many years. Now, basketball has always been like art for a long time. Well, basketball was first dominated by white people, if you didn't know. All right, and then came this group of people who were alienated. They were known as like, people who couldn't do certain things in life. They were discriminated against. And they came onto the basketball scene and were seen as like outsiders. They had big noses. And people thought that they couldn't do it. Yes, I'm talking about Jewish people. Jewish people dominated basketball in the 50s. All right? They absolutely did. And they came in and people were like, whoa, whoa. And people said the most racist stuff about them. They were like, oh, the Jewish person is good at basketball because they're so deceptive with their thinking. They're so conniving, like stuff like that. It's crazy, right? And then 20 years later, then black people got into it, of course. And then we started dominating it. But what you see now, like after like 50 years of like blacks dominating, like we're the ones who dunk. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because of that. Nah, it's not. Because now what you see, now you can turn into any top 10 highlight reel and you see some white dude in the NBA just jumping out of the gym. The best dunker in the whole world is Jordan Kilgannon. And he's like, how tall is he? He's like 6 feet tall, right? 6'1", 6'2", something like that. As white as can be. And like, it was that thought that was holding people back. That this is for these sort of people and not for these sort of people. All right. So get those thoughts out of your head and know that it can be for anyone as long as you believe that it can be for anyone and that anyone includes you. All right. Kieran and Declan, what's up? What are you laughing about? Kind of rush. Jewish people are so deceptive with their thinking. They are. I guess they are. I don't know. It happens. Even when Tiger Woods got into golf, they were like, it's the swivel of his hips. People always have a stupid excuse, man. Can it just be because he tried harder than you? Like, is that not possible for someone to try harder than you? Now, the reasons why they're trying harder than you are different. Because they grew up in a classroom with a whole bunch of people that like loved it and you didn't. Or maybe they saw themselves on TV and you didn't. All right. Or their parents loved it and your parents didn't. But it's probably just trying hard from a young age. All right, so keep it up, you guys, and let's go. Let's just go get them. We have Oakland here in a few weeks where we'll play against Finn Kaufman and company. I'm hyped for that, and then we have Houston right after that. All right, next week though we have our league play that starts up right here in Colorado. We'll play the first weekend. Maybe they might give us Saturday and Sunday. So heads up for that. And then we will take 2 weeks off if you happen to be not going on the trips with us because we will be going on the trips, and then we will continue with the league play after that. So they should be able to give us 2 weeks off. If not, I don't know what we're gonna do. I told them that we're gone. So yeah, we will figure that out. Anyways, let's start up. What do we have here? I got quote of the day. All right, the quote of the day is, purpose and passion equals your destiny. All right, Finn Kaufman won't be able to guard me. They're probably going to triple team you, dude. Heads up. Purpose and passion equals your destiny. We kind of alluded to this a couple of days ago. But yes, your passion is enormous. And everyone has a passion. So I believe, except for those like 13-year-old boys and girls who are like, the world is nothing. I am nothing. I want to do nothing. Okay, there's those people, but at least they have like a passion for being like completely oblivious to life. I don't know, but yes, everyone has a passion. But not everyone has a purpose. All right, because not everyone like seeks their purpose. All right, and I would say like what purpose like really means, like dictionary definition would be like why you were placed here on earth, right? But in terms of like the reality of it, you assign your own purpose. All right. Your purpose is not like, okay, I'm tall, so I have to be a fireman because I can reach high places. No. Your purpose is like, should be what you're most passionate about. And there's a reason that you like, let's say, saw that play when you were in when you were in fourth grade, or like saw bumped into Michael Jordan in the airport and got super excited about that, or like your math teacher was your favorite teacher. All right, there's a reason those things happen, and when those things like spark something inside you, it gives you a superpower that no one else has, because you don't get tired now doing math ever, because like you had that spark when you were younger, and that spark led to like you looking at it differently, and you studied it longer, so then you became smarter, and then you started liking it more because you got A's, and then it just avalanche down to something like amazing, right? And it can happen for like that for basketball as well. All right, and there's a story that I've told many kids where a guy about like 5 years ago or so, this kid made it into like Harvard at the age of 12. And instantly, as all people do, they look right to the parents and they were like, "What did you do? Like, did you hold a gun to this kid's head to make him study?" And they're like, "Whoa, no. It's not us. It was him." They're like, at the age of 5, he was asking for physics books. We were trying to hand him like candy and toys, and he's like, "No," throwing fits, like screaming at them, "I want to study physics," like that. And so like they were like, "Dude, we had to do it. We had to do it." Now, kids do have temper tantrums, but are your temper tantrums about like going to practice? Is it like, "I really want to run a mile right now"? Nah, right? So like you don't have that. You don't have that level of like dedication to your passion. All right? And if you're being pushed to go to basketball practice and you're not the one pushing, then you're about to be pushed right on out of basketball one day, okay? So having a passion is one thing. Pursuing it is a totally other thing. So if you have the purpose, however, and you maintain your passion, and you point the purpose towards your passion, that's when you can equate it to your destiny. And your destiny could be good or bad based off of that, of course. So make sure that you're passionate about something amazing, and make sure that your purpose is pointed right toward it, and then it'll all equate in the end. All right? Let's see. I'm just going to pass the ball to whoever you are guarding. Otherwise, we'll win by 90. Road is probably a better defender than I. I believe it's an indirect object. I lack in that area. That's what she said. No, wait. I don't know if that's appropriate. Okay, moving on. All right, we have the elementary stuff. What do we have for elementary today? Tomorrow, sorry. All right, for Friday, we do, for next week, next Monday, we're doing numbered scissor shots, pick and roll slip, 2-ball dribbles, under the chair dribbles, curl jumper series, 1-on-1 high post flash. So heads up for that stuff right there. And then right now we're right on to the trivia question. I'm almost at the end. Almost at the end of our trivia. We are so close to the end of our trivia questions, guys. And I'm excited to get there so we can start anew. How many more days do I have here? I got like 5 more questions. 5 more questions, and this is one of them. Good luck to all involved. Finn's already won for the month. Finn, you have to send me your order. Text me your order, not your Burger King order. I need your order for what you want, and go ahead and count this coin in that order. All right, so I can get the stuff out there. Please do not text me the night before. I do not like doing things at the last second. All right. This question is brought to you by Who made this? It's this question is brought to you by Page a Day Calendar. Page a Day Calendar. Please recycle this backer. I guess I have to recycle this afterwards. Oh crap. All right. Anyways, I'm not using Google. John, 2 Whoppers, please. You got it, man. All right. Let me know if you want fries. All right. Anyways, the question for today is: in 2005. Which NBA player set a record for the most attempted three-point shots in a game with 21? That's a really, really dubious distinction right there. In 2005, which NBA player set a record for most attempted three-point shots in a game with 21? Who was the answer? Let me know. Again, The question is, in 2005, that is 2005, this music is so inspiring for this kind of stuff. 2005, which NBA player set a record for most attempted three-point shots in a game with 21? You're saying probably Kobe? 2005, Kobe? Maybe. Ray Allen's a solid guess. Man, this guy, he only made five. Again, you can use Google, guys. Let's go. Let's think outside the box here. Kobe Bryant. That's a great guess. All right, but he went 5 for 21. Who was this guy? Any more guesses? All right, anytime. And now, later on, the Knicks guard J.R. Smith, he broke the record in 2014 by shooting 22 and making 10. But no, this is 2005. Luka Doncic was not even born then. All right. I'm gonna have to get back to that. I will get back to that by the end. It was not Curry. Curry was not in the league in 2005. Jeez Louise. Let's end this. Let's stop the music. Okay, yes. I will tell you guys the answer at the end. Don't worry about it. I will come back to that. All right, on to the middle school stuff. We got hold your hand on the follow through until the ball hits the floor, the rim, or the backboard. And this is just holding your follow through practice. If you hold your follow through, you are primed to get fouled too. Okay, holding your follow through, like taking it away, actually takes away from your shot as well. So this ensures that you shoot a fully fledged shot, and it gives you the opportunity to get fouled too. So and also it looks very, very pretty. All right, there's so many times in high school, man. They take pictures for the newspaper. Those pictures are always really, really jacked up. Those pictures suck because you're always like, whoa, okay. But if you hold your follow through, you have a chance to have like a pretty picture, oh yeah, I killed it, right? So hold your follow through at the very least for a picture, but it does help your shot go in. So that's why we do this drill. And we will be doing that tomorrow. All right, Damon Stoudemire. Use Google though. All right, 1 minute shots, 8 to 14 are run. This is 1 run per every make less, 2 runs for every shot less than 8 to 14. It's a game that we have to shoot with speed, and this is like the opposite of holding your follow through. So we do both in the same exact day. So we kind of try to mix it together. Then we have diagonal pro hop, which is a tough move. Then direct Euro steps, pick and roll drive to shot, and then hurdle reverse layups. So that's everything that we're doing tomorrow. So heads up for that. All right. Amari Stoudemire, Damon Stoudemire. Oh man, we have a lot of guesses coming in through the woodwork. All right, but let's get to our story of the day real quick, and then we'll come back and talk about the Quentin Richardson. Man, that's another guess right there. All right, let me see. Now you guys made me forget who it was, because Quentin Richardson, that was one of the options. And I do not believe that is the answer. But all right. Anyways, going to our story of the day, and then I'll get back to the trivia right after the story of the day. All right, right here, story of the day. Watch it.
Studying yourself through game film is oftentimes the reality check and perspective we need. Pause and slow-mo crucial moments to increase your odds of improving those facets of your game. Find 2 or 3 bad things per game to work on, and find 2 or 3 good things per game to maintain your confidence. Students of the game are usually the best players.
Now, if you don't know what all that static was, that's from a VHS tape. If you don't know what a VHS tape is, I can't help you. All right, but yes, the students of the game are oftentimes the best players. All right, so man, if you do have film of your game, watch it, rewind it, pause it, slow-mo it. All right, look at that stuff and try to learn from like everything that you're seeing, because learning from your own mistakes is so much better, because I can't tell you, like, so much of this world is predicated on like your own biases and like what you relate yourself to. Like, think about this. Like in Putin's country, he's a hero. And our country, we think that the people that are soldiers are heroes, no matter who they've like killed or whatever, right? Because there are people, right? And when it comes down to like anything, like whether it be like your family member doing something crazy, you're probably gonna side with your family member, right? So in that regard, when you see someone else make a mistake, you're gonna think, oh, I couldn't possibly. Oh, that's not exactly how I did it. That's not a mistake that I would do. But when you see yourself make it, you're like, I see. So now, yes, you can study other people's games as well. That's like fantastic. But studying your own, it just like equates to so much more. So study yourself. And I put out these videos for you guys to watch. And again, I will make the video for our last tournament next week, our breakdown video, where we work on our 12 focuses, the positives and negatives. The positives that I include are just as important as the negatives, if not more so. It shows you that you're not a complete idiot, all right? But it also shows you, like, it also gives you that confidence, all right? Because, again, you should mark down, like, 3 bad things that you did for every game, just like 3. But also mark down 3 good things that you did, all right? So, like, even if you have to, like, stretch to, like, make it, all right? Like, we're like, it was kind of good. At least I didn't throw the ball away one time or whatever it may be. And if you're this perfect, if you're, like, so perfect, well, then stretch yourself to find a negative thing. Because you need both those things to truly like reach the next level, I suppose, right? And there's many types of players out there. There are the physical players, and there's the mentally strong players. After a while, your body will give out. After a while, your mind will give out. But the mind doesn't give out till you're like 80 years old. All right, the body gives out when you're about like 25. Okay, maybe even like 19 for some of you guys. You'll start slowing down. All right, so while you have it, use the mind and body together when they're at full strength. And in terms of getting the body ready, it takes a few months, maybe a year, maybe 2. To get the mind right, it takes a long time to learn everything that there is to learn about basketball. So get started early and see things from a different angle. All right, and again, do that by watching game film. All right, anyways, as promised, the trivia question answer. Let's see who has it. Gavin Witt, what's up, man? All right, so let's see. The trivia question was, in 2005, which NBA player set a record for most attempted three-point shots in a game with 21? The Blazers point guard, Damon Stoudemire. Damon Stoudemire, not Amari. Damon Stoudemire went for an abysmal 5 for 21 in three-point shooting, though he did record a triple-double with 18 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists. Knicks guard J.R. Smith broke the record in 2014, shooting 22 three-pointers and making 10 beyond the arc, which is a much better percentage. 5 for 11 is about like 47%, something like that. All right, so yes, that is the answer. No one answered it first. All right, we had Finn Kaufman. He said it. No one else repeated it. But yeah, so that is that. Congratulations to nobody, but congratulations to Finn Kaufman for being the big winner this month. Once again, you get a coin, my man. I think that's up to like 80,000 coins for you. So congratulations. All right, moving on to our high school stuff that we did last time. We did overhead board passes. How did those go? I believe we're doing better. Even our smaller kids were trying to throw it. I saw Noah like whipping it against like the backboard, but he was mostly mad because he had the younger kids in his group. And then we had drive left high, left right, pass high low. That went okay. I think, man, our jump stops to passes were very bad actually. I remember that because our timing of everything is just off. But again, the more that we did it, the better we got. So we just need some more practice. On-ball defense with a slight force, distance away, tracing the ball, reacting. We did talk about that. Ball jump versus face cut. We're still not great at that. People will face cut us, and we're not face cutting each other, which is the bad part too. I don't understand how we can be bad at both those things. How are we bad at jumping to the ball and not letting people in front of us? Then against our own team, we're bad at cutting in front of those same people who don't jump off to the ball. It's like you guys just like pause in the middle and you guys are like, how you doing? Hey, what's going on, buddy? All right. And it's crazy. Like, here, I mean, it's like insane. So if you're here and where's my strategy sheet? All right, so you're right here. It's pretty simple what I'm trying to say, okay? So you're here, he's here, and he passes the ball to this guy, all right? So he takes the ball from this guy right here, all right? And the moment that he passes it, this is what I'm talking about, okay? This is our slow, how slow our thinking is on this stuff, okay? It's far too slow, all right? The moment that we pass the ball, like this, it's going, and he catches it. We should be off to the races like this in front of this guy. And then we cut in front of him, and that should disrupt the entire defense. That should have someone from help side helping or whatever. It might cause this guy to maybe pass you a bounce pass, possibly, but it should have this guy working his butt off to keep up to you. But what should happen on defense is, as soon as you make the pass, while the ball's still in the air, he should be jumping off to the ball while the ball's in the air. So by the time that you're here, there's no way to get in front of him unless you're like going around that guy. And even if you start to come semi-close to him, he gets further away from you. Close, away. And he makes you go on this side, so now you don't need help side. Now as you guys go through, you go through together. What we're doing is this. We pass the ball, you stay very, very still, you walk up to him, he walks back, you walk up to him, he walks back, you kind of stay there for a little while, then you go like this and you think about it, and he doesn't know what to do, and he's like, I don't know, and you're like, I'll just go this way, and he's like, okay, I'll go here. And he tries to put you on the other side, and you're like, no, I want to go this way. And that's how you guys just dance it out. All right, one of you guys needs to be good. Either the defender needs to jump off to the ball, or the offensive player needs to sprint in front of his face every single time. And if we're fighting for that, then we kind of start to get it. All right, so make sure that you guys understand this and get to the point where we can understand that this is a very important part of offense and defense, jumping off to the ball. And it's not just the person with the ball. It's also the weak side person too, jumping in the middle, how you guys react, things like that as they come up to the top, being right there. And then we have on-ball defense. Then we have help side defense. Then we have getting through screens. So there's a lot of steps in this process. Then we have on-ball screens, jumping them, right? Then rotating to those. So we have a lot of stuff to cover. But this is a very, very basic portion of it. So let's make sure that we do that portion of it. All right. Other things that we did last time were the Kobe post, which we just talked about. We didn't really do that one. We should have did more of that one. Then double bounce areas, which we did go more in depth over. So the double bounce areas, which Kieran has been doing all week long. Great job for that too. Keep it up. I think that's a very important one because dribbling the ball between your legs behind your back to spin, it's something that not many players can do. So if you start very early doing it, you have a chance. I think I started that probably like in 5th grade, trying to catch a ball like that. And it really helped out my career because the spin move was like my favorite move growing up. And to be able to do it off the bounce, that takes awareness that a lot of people just don't have. You can see our high schoolers struggling with it as well. All right, so try to get past that. Let's see. We have homework. Check out the homework for the day. Who's posting? We got Connor Rush. I officially added Connor Rush's 5-minute rush to our website, but it is not up yet because the Limitless website has not been launched yet, but I will do that sometime next week as well. All right, but the 5-minute rush is now officially a part of our fabled history. It's officially a part of our canon, as the nerds might say. All right, so heads up, and Connor's been doing it long enough to make it something of worth. All right, I see you, Rohit. I see you, Kieran, with the bid shots. Fantastic job. The 3-cone dribbles. I like it. Night shooting for Wyatt. Open your eyes, homie. Aiden Wong still posting. Alina posted. What up, Alina? Oh, got the newbie posting. What up? You got 13 more vids posting. I see it. I goated at the Kobe post. I'm sure you did, sir. All right. For our picture of the day, what do we have? We have, heads up for this. Deep pockets in Memphis. The Memphis owner, who apparently is 15 years old in this picture, has $15 billion. One of the richest, NBA's richest owners could spark the next dynasty. Can you just buy a championship? I know that the Nets have been trying. They have a rich owner as well, a Russian oligarch. man, that guy might have his assets seized. But yes, this dude, whoever he is, maybe that's why Memphis is doing well. They did get John Morant, but now he can afford to put pieces around him. But they do have like limits on like how much you can spend for like free agents and stuff like that. That's why they have salary caps, so that people just aren't buying championships. But it does help to have money. Like Dallas Mavericks owner, he pimps out the players so much when they get in like in the locker room, on their jets and things like that. So it doesn't matter how much money the owner has in terms of like winning something like that. It probably does. So heads up for Memphis. Man, and if you want to make some money, I guess you got to go to the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, with that said, our quote of the day, guys, is purpose and passion equals your destiny. I will see you guys at practice coming up here in a second. I'm on my way out right now. So please cue my music. Not that music. Take that music off. We're not doing Jeopardy anymore. Cut it. Cut it. Thank you. Anyways, cue my real music so I can get out of here. All right, peace out, you guys.